Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis on the Boston Celtics defeating the Jokic-less Denver Nuggets. I know the Denver Nuggets fans not going to care too much about this game because this is a game that they should lose if the Celtics take it as serious as they ended up taking it in the second half. The Denver Nuggets lost 118 to 106. They was 20-15 after the game. They 10-7 at home. And the Celtics are 27-10. They're 14-4 at home or away from home. And they won the first quarter 37-25. They ended up losing the second quarter 32-20. Then the Celtics ended up winning the third quarter 31-26, and the fourth quarter 30-23. And that increased their gap and increased their lead. And they really had to beat this team because the Denver Nuggets would not quit. They would not give up. They really felt like they can win this game and pull off the upset. But the Celtics started upping their defense and started making more shots, especially from three as the game got later on, and that ended up providing them just enough to be able to win this game as the Celtics had more shooters and more scorers, and the Denver Nuggets didn't have enough defensively to stop the Celtics in those last two quarters especially. Jason Tatum, he played 38 minutes. He had 29 points, plus 23 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two turnovers, two blocks, one steal, six assists, four rebounds. He was 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 of 9 from three, 11 of 23 from the field. He didn't really hit one of his threes until the fourth quarter. He was able to drop the clock and make some tough shots too. And they just didn't have guys that can do that enough, and the Celtics did. Al Horford had 9 points, plus 15 and plus minus, one personal foul, one turnover, four steals, seven rebounds, two of them was offensive. He was 3 of 5 from three. Those was his only attempts, and he had a big one in the fourth. Kristaps Porzingis had 25 points. They really ran that offense a lot through him. He also had 11 rebounds. He was 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 9 of 18 from the field. 5 of his 11 rebounds was offensive. He had 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover, one personal foul, plus 14 in the plus minus. He did a good job protecting the paint, good job moving his feet, good job spacing the floor, and good job finishing in the paint or close to it whenever he had opportunity to. Drew Holiday was huge offensively tonight with the 19 points. He was a plus 10 and plus minus. He had one personal foul, one block, two steals, 7 assists, three rebounds. He was 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 of 7 from three, and 6 of 12 from the field. He just has a good knack of being at the right place at the right time and just converting those easy opportunities when he has the chance. And they kept leaving him open from three and wanted him to take it. He was able to knock him down. 3 of 7, like I said, and he was also able to get to the free throw line, and he knew exactly when to get off the ball if he didn't have the shot that he wanted. And Jaylen Brown didn't have the hugest game, but he finished with 14 points, plus 5 and plus minus, three personal fouls, four turnovers, 8 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from three, and he was 6 of 13 from the field. He picked up his game a little later before the game was over, and he really started taking more attempts and taking more shots, and he was able to find guys because of his aggressiveness, and he also rebounded the ball real good tonight. Sam Hauser hit some big threes throughout the game, especially during the ending. He finished with 9 points. He had one personal foul, one turnover, one block, one assist, two rebounds. One of them was offensive. He was 3 of 5 from three. That was his only field goal attempts. No free throws. Luke Cornett made a basket. He finished with 2 points. He was a plus 5 and plus minus. He had two personal fouls, two blocks, one assist, three rebounds. One of them was offensive out of the three. Kata really took his time scoring the basketball when they gave him the opportunities, and they passed it directly to him to go to for scores. He finished with 8 points, minus 10 and plus minus, one personal foul, one steal, and he was 4 of 5 from the field because they all was deep paint catches basically. And Peyton Pritchard, he continues to not have the same scoring impact that he had earlier this season or even a month ago, because he finished 1 of 5 from three and 1 of 6 from the field and hasn't really played as well lately. 3 rebounds, two of them was offensive, 4 assists, one steal, two turnovers, -4 and plus minus 3 points. And Jaden Springer played 1 minute. He had one personal foul and he was a +2 and plus minus, but by him not playing that much, he couldn't really impact a statistical category really, even though he did get on the court. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision. 44 of 88, 50% from the field, 12 of 35, 34% from three, 18 of 20, 90% from the free throw line, 11 offensive rebounds, 41 rebounds total, 30 assists, 11 steals, 7 blocks, 11 turnovers, and 13 personal fouls, and 118 points. Denver did get past 100 without Nikola Jokic, but they did not get the win. Dario Saric played 17 minutes and started today. He finished with 0 points because he was 0-2 from the field and 0-1 from three. He did get one person foul, one turnover, one block, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Michael Porter Jr. had 15 points, minus 16, and plus minus 1 person foul, 1 turnover, 3 assists. He did have 10 rebounds, so a double-double for him. 1 offensive rebound. He had 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 2 or 7 from three, and 5 or 13 from the field. He didn't score in the high 20s or even get 20 points today, but the rebounding and the floor spacing was needed. Plus, he scored outside of the three-point line, too. Russell Westbrook had 26, was real good for them. He had 33 minutes played, minus 10 and plus minus. He did have 2 personal fouls and 8 turnovers, which was crazy. He did have also 1 block, 1 steal, 6 assists, 9 rebounds. 3 of them was offensive, 4 or 5 from the free throw line, 4 or 9 from three. He was 9 of 18 from the field. He was still efficient, even though he turned the ball over way too many times. He competed. He played hard. He did the best that he could, but it just wasn't enough. Jamal Murray, 19 points, plus minus 8, minus 3 and plus minus 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 5 from three, and 8 of 17 from the field. They needed somebody to score in that starting lineup besides Westbrook and Porter, and Jamal Murray stepped up and was that guy for them tonight, even though he didn't make enough threes. Christian Braun, he was a guy that was scoring in spots throughout the game. He had 12 points, minus 11 and plus minus 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 2 of 5 from three, 5 of 10 from the field. Zeke Naji played 5 minutes. He had 0 points, minus 8 and plus minus. He was 0-2 from the field. Hunter Tyson, he didn't really do much because he didn't really get in the game. He had zeros across the board. Peyton Watson played 34 minutes, 14 points for him, minus 3 and plus minus 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 4 blocks, 1 steal, 4 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 5 of 9 from the field. He was athletic, and he was spacing the floor and just being ready to shoot when he had the opportunity. I like the fact that he did get to the free throw line, and he did rebound well and got a lot of blocks tonight in those minutes that he played, which was 34. They needed somebody to be a wild card for them, and it was Peyton Watson tonight. DeAndre Jordan had 1 point, plus 1 and plus minus 2 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, or 1 from the field. Jalen Pickett had the same thing as Hunter Tyson, and so did Trey Alexander. Julian Strawther, 19 points, minus 3 and plus minus 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive, 3 of 6 from the three-point line, 8 of 15 from the field. He scored the ball real well. He had the most points off the bench for either team with that 19, and he was able to knock down threes, but also was able to finish in the paint a couple of times, and he just used that long athletic body to his full advantage and rolled it out this game. And they needed more guys to step up because Jokic is a big part. That's 30-plus points per game in one player, so they kind of spreaded the wealth tonight, and it ended up keeping them in the game. They just couldn't score when it mattered most, and the Celtics could, and that's how they ended up losing. But Boston, this is the first game of the season series. They have the ability to win the series 2 months from now when they play the Nuggets again, and we'll see who wins that game. But the Celtics, at worst, is going to tie the season series because they already won this game, and the worst they can do is to be tied. 40 of 87, 46% from the field, 14 of 36, 38% from three, 12 of 15, 80% from the free throw line, 13 offensive rebounds, 39 rebounds total, 22 assists, 6 steals, 6 blocks, 16 turnovers, 17 personal fouls, and 106 points for them. They got past the 100 mark, but it didn't help them get the win. Ultimately, it hurts trying to go out there and compete, being in a game where you feel like you can win it and you actually show that you can score with the Celtics, but the Celtics always can hit that switch and just take their game to another level that other teams can't reach because of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a great supporting cast that they have around them. And Porzingis was really, really good tonight, and he just gave them what they needed. No Derek White, so, the Celtics didn't have that extra shooter. And they said, you know what, we're just going to start Horford. We're just going to start Porzingis and see if Drew Holiday can make some shots from the perimeter tonight. And he's just going to have to do more. And he did. It's still sad to see Peyton Pritchard still struggling offensively since he had that great stretch in November and a little bit in December. But, it happens. Stay prepared for you. And jump shots are the toughest shots to hit consistently. And we know that he was going to eventually go in some type of funk because people, even the best shooters, have done it. Even Clay done it this year. Even Steph has done it this year. The jump shot is a hard shot to be great at. And if you're only going to take that and not any other shots, you're going to have nights like this. But we know that is nothing new. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this about the NBA exclusively, just in different varieties. I also do breakdowns of tributes of legends, current players, legends, when it comes to superstars currently, and also future stars and rookies. I also do mock draft and draft coverage. So if you like that type of content, I already have over 3,000 videos on my channel already that you can watch. And I also would say, if you want different content and you enjoy what I do and you don't want just basketball, you can follow me on my social medias. They also will be on my channel too. But thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel however you do. And thanks for continuing to come back if you've been around the channel for a while to enjoy the analysis that I provide each and every day to the best of my ability throughout the years, throughout the months, throughout the weeks, throughout the days. And thanks for appreciating my content for what it is and enjoying it for that reason. Love you guys. This is why the channel works. You guys loving what I make, and you guys like listening and watching what I do. And I like making the content for you guys. And that's why it's 50-50. And that's why the channel is going so strong. Let's have a better 2025 than 2015 is all I can do. I'm doing my part by putting out the content. I need you guys to continue to watch it, continue to support it, continue to make it a priority as much as you guys can, and continue to spread the name of analysis and continue to spread this channel around people so it can continue to grow and continue to get bigger, even if it's not just on YouTube, just in general, because that's the whole point of getting as many people involved and loving the content as much as we can. And it's teamwork that gets that done, not just me. And I understand that, and you guys do too, because we've been doing it for so many years, 10 plus years to be exact. Other than that, see you guys hopefully later today with more analysis. If not, I'll catch y'all in the morning.